Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 52, Day 6. It is a green day, and today we are not going to be doing the loop team. We're going to be going back to like that Yalgway Ketris team just because it was working out pretty decently, and there's probably going to be a lot more freezes, especially starting this Friday when we're getting a new hero class that does a bunch of freezing. But anyways, let's go over the actual new troops that are coming in. One moment. The window for it is somewheres around here. That is not the right one, though one of these definitely is. That one is not it either. That one is also not it. It's only a process of elimination, and there we go. Okay, and that one should be the right one, except it's nowhere near as big. So let's go put that over there, make it big, fix chat, and move the other thing so I can actually see if it's working correctly, and yes it is. So everything that's coming in tomorrow, pretty much nothing. All of it is near useless. First up we have ourselves the new standard raid troop. Just deals standard damage. It does boost based on life. I do have no clue what its boost ratio is. I assume like 1 to 3 or somewhere around there, but yeah, that'll be a decent amount of damage to the raid boss. But let's see, you'll be stuck using what next week? You'll be stuck using Stormheim for the raids, so you can just use standard Titan team. You don't even need to switch out a Titan hero class. You can just use that for it and be good to go with a standard like Ural, Fire Giant, Dawnbringer with a Hyndla. I don't even think you'll need to put this into your team because he'll just waste your turn every single time. I guess Hyndla will too, but at least she has summon, and Dawnbringer has, well, half mana start to everything if you're using Titan, plus it has a barrier for everything except the raid boss. And yeah, he might not even get used, but I'm probably going to be upgrading him because I forget if I already mentioned it yet. I did in the chat and the other thing, but I believe I even mentioned it right there. Right there. But the kingdom is going to have 10 stars starting tomorrow. It was also the first kingdom to ever be added to the game, and oddly enough, it's the first kingdom to reach 10 stars naturally as well, which is kind of cool. So far, every single kingdom that has hit 10 plus currently has done so because of factions, but this is the first one to do it without any assist from factions, which is kind of cool. This guy ends up creating 5 blues per thing. They made this very similar to that one fire thing that ended up doing the same with red. Similar to the one that did it with red, this one is 100% useless and you should never use it ever. You would have no need to ever use this compared to a Valkyrie or literally anything else. So you could pretty much just ignore this little guy unless you really needed pure green trait stones for like Archer Hero class or for loyalty or something else like that. Anyways, those are those two. We're also getting a somewhat okay weapon. Depends what his perks are on if it's really going to be insanely good. I still have no clue why they make this image so small compared to the other ones. But it is a 15 mana cost red-blue. That's also good because the only really good red-blue weapon is the Fire and Ice, which basically no one owns, and Dawnbringer, which a lot of people also don't own due to how much it costs resource-wise. But it steals 23, or it steals a decent amount of attack and armor from an enemy, and if it's the boss, it ends up freezing all the enemies as well as burying all allies. So if it has a few okay perks to go away with that, it might end up being okay. I wish I had some kind of boost ratio or something so it could actually scale up with the boss, but other than that, it might be good for newer players just to be able to steal lost stats and then just kill everything out with hero. But more often than not, towards the later battles, you'll probably still stick with Mang. Highly doubt the Mang meta is really going to be changing much at all. You just use Titan class first slot, throw Mang at the raid boss, then one-shot everything and keep taking Browns that barrier. And that's generally how it goes. But I don't know, maybe we'll give the all-giant team a go next week, we'll see. Either of those two methods will be the basic strategy for the event next week. But yeah, that's that. Let me go and close out this little thing, move it back, and go from there. I'll have a redeem code in a little bit as well. As I mentioned earlier, we will be having a redeem code every single stream now. We should have enough for that. I sure hope so. But anyways, hello everyone. Hello William. Hello Demon Angel. Hello Marcelo. Hello Danny. Hello Mr. Jesse. Hello Zeddicus. Hello Nelson. Hello Moss. Hello Rilo. Hello Kimberly. Hello Oscar. Hello Derek. Hello Jen. Hello Ice T. Hello Avalone. Hello Marcelo. And hello Michael. And any questions in there? Raids tomorrow again? Why? Wait, is it not raids? Yeah, it's raids, right? This week's Guild Wars, so it has to be raids. Yeah, it's definitely raids. For a second, I thought I said it incorrectly. Let's see. What's this store trait stone going to be? The pure green. You would use it for Archer or Loyalty, and those are about the only two things that are really viable with it. Anyways, what am I doing? Let's go to Guild Wars. we're going to be doing, oh, by the way, we're actually not losing anymore. We went from like 29th place all the way to 23rd because our Paragon finally did his battles. Actually, we're in range to possibly make 22nd. Hopefully we do. We finally get back into bracket 2 if we do. Though then again, maybe it's even better if we stay in bracket 3 just so we constantly keep winning on the final battle. So we have 100% EXP for a while. But yeah, this defend team is doing pretty good too. The standard giant team, this is also the team you would end up using for next week's raids event. I don't even think you would bother putting a new raid troop in there. Anyways, let's get into this. Oddly enough, oh, well, don't use that. I was farming the event earlier. That'd be a fail if I used that against it. We're using pure green. What was I about to go say? This is Green Day, right? Yeah. It was something related to something. Oh yeah, I won't be finishing out the bounty hunter battles because I did the calculations and we're actually so far away that due to how many Val Ravens we lost, even if we do every single battle and get somewhat lucky with Val Ravens, we probably still won't reach it. So to save ourselves about an hour, I'm not even going to bother with bounty. It's not worth it for just an attempt at an orb that we might not even get. We already got all the rewards and that's the main thing that matters. Anyways, Yagway, can you do anything? No, you cannot. So, backup plan. Take a purple, go from there. Next up, just take skull, I guess. Move the round over, take a skull, try for a double skull. Hit one, didn't hit the other, and he just gets a bit of explosion in there. Luckily, he just leaves that free extra turn. Take a skull in there. I guess we could cast again. We do get a kill out of it. That should be enough to kill that one. We could start getting our mana up too. He's going to explode a bunch of blues, not really anything we could do to stop that, so we'll let it happen, get our kill, and go from there. There goes our attack. Luckily, it's not dead yet, but it's sure heading there. Pretty close. It gains barrier from whatever it just did. What weapon is that? Holy Symbol. Deal double damage if they use purple mana. Is it Purple Day or something? Why on earth would you use that on a green day? Let's see. Let's go and... Did we take blue? Do we even need blue? We kind of need blue. If we can get another Tapon. Actually, this board is set up so perfectly for a Tapon. But, there's no mana for him unless we take like a yellow to a blue or something and get really lucky. Do we let it have a skull? I think we do. Ah, we didn't get the blue, and he gets a free skull because we did that. Come on, Yagway. Someone get full mana that needs it. There we go. Okay, both of you have alignment, so we'll throw you, then we throw you, and we should be good to go. Throw that down. Hopefully get another Yagway in there that's actually decent. Probably not. Ketris, do you have enough HP yet to kill it? I hope so, because we are in trouble if not. Alternatively, we could take a skull, but that's not really progressing us forward at all. I think what I'm actually going to do here, since is Guild Wars, is calculate this out. I don't think I've ever bothered calculating out Ketris' damage, but all we have to do is add up every single stat he has, other than magic, and divide that by 2. So 44 plus 70 plus 88 equals divided by 2. Ah, that's actually decent damage, plus 26. That comes out to 127. And you are indeed below 100. Oh, wait. Oh, no. No. It's enough for one, but not for the other. Whoops. Yes, it's enough to kill him, but she'll live with like 6 HP. Whoops. I should have taken the skull. I didn't think that through all the way. I saw immediately that it'd be enough to kill him, but then forgot that it wouldn't kill her. Because then you have to divide it by 2 for her. Rip. Oh well, we lost one troop. Not that big a deal was the first battle. That is a huge fail. We even brought out the calculator for it, and it still failed us. Okay, we'll go and I don't really need tape on here. We'll just go for a green surge and hopefully that stays right there. And it does, so we'll throw that in there. Get a nice explosion, or not explosion, but a nice convert. Get that thing converted. Tape on, why can't you do another thing? I guess we skull it and then just throw it out onto first. Yep. Oh, Agile, what are you doing? Should we take another skull, or is he just going to Agile again? Probably. Nope, okay, good, he didn't. I'd throw this if it would actually an extra turn. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, I can't actually target her, though. Oh, no, yes, we can. This will be fine. We'll throw Ketris there. That'll be enough adjacent damage that we can just kill it right now. No alignment, but it'll kill, double kill. And now I just need it not to kill Yagway. Oh, that didn't last long. But I feel like he's going to die every single time now. Normally he does get to live, but I guess if we went a little bit slower, he has plenty of time to die. Also, if we don't get Queen Aurora up at all, which we haven't a single time yet, that will also make it a lot harder for it to live. Also, speaking of that, we were in a bit of trouble. That's a lot of damage, and I don't actually currently have alignment for anything. Catcher's to full mana will kill him, but we need to remove the barrier first. And we currently have no way to do that, and he just died. Well, we finally got Queen Aurora a little late, very late, but we'll go give it a buff. He has another Dawnbringer, no point in trying to remove his barrier now. Unless we could do it very easily, off of just a skull falling. Yeah, there's no point in me taking that skull. We might as well just take this mana, he'll cast, then we take the skull, then we throw the hit, and then he's dead. And there we go. Yeah, maybe we replace with Queen Aurora or something then. I was initially doing this because it would give HP to both of them, but it doesn't feel like it's getting up in time, unless we use it a little bit further up in the team. But then we're not doing damage as quickly. That already need to replace out Tapon for something else. Or I could just do that. If it gets really good starting boards like that, we'd be good to go. Problem is, it hasn't been doing that. But that is a really, really good way to start. Let's go throw this onto... I don't even know what's the biggest threat at this point. I guess we'll do it on you. Just so you're in one-shot range. One less thing to have to deal with. Actually, we'll take a skull for this. Because it's not an extra turn. He'll clear the board. Give us alignment. He doesn't even undo it. Perfect. Get a hit in there. Throw the skull down. Ideally have another one. Apparently not. Move that over. Take a blue over. And what do we need here? I guess we take a blue, have all that cascade. Oh no, but then he gets brown extra turn. I guess we just take a brown and then throw gigantic catchers at him into another hit. We'll do it on you to distribute the damage a bit more, and then kill. I think he would have died either way, but just in case. How do Orb of Clans work? You stay getting those. The way that Orbs of Clans work, I don't know what the second part of that sentence was though, but as far as Orbs of Clans, you use them to get more seals, basically. Guild seals. They are used for guild chests. One thing to really note about them that is probably more important than any other factor with them is you need to make sure you have 1.5k seals before you go and use them. The main reason for this is they count towards your 1.5k total. So if you go and use the orb that ends up giving you 300, if you go from like 1,200 to then 1,500, you're going to lose all 300 of those points because you didn't already have 1,000, 5,000, or 1,500, I mean. But if you already have 1,500, then you're going to be able to get basically extra on top of whatever you do. Basically meaning whatever seals you get are just going to be added on top of whatever you already have. You'd still get the seals regardless, but doing it when you don't already have 1.5k will basically make it so you gain less overall. But the main reason that why you would ever use these orbs, which I haven't actually used a single one ever yet, probably will eventually, but you basically just use them so that your guild goes a little bit higher in this guild seal total. It can go up to 40,000 and then you get the best chest, but this total right here, you generally want to go use orbs to boost it either to 20,000 or 40,000, ideally 40,000. Like if your guild's a guild that sometimes, or normally only gets to like 30,000 or 35,000 each week, you can simply just go use those orbs and it will boost you up to the amount that you want, which is ideally 40,000. This is mainly good for when like a new mythic comes out and just coordinate with your entire guild to do it then. Even if you're a guild that only gets like about 20,000, if you coordinate with your guild to go use all of your purple orbs during a, like on the Friday that a mythic comes out or something like that, then you'll easily be able to reach 40,000 by using the collective orbs you guys have accumulated since then. But yeah, it's basically just a way for smaller guilds to get seals, or to get the higher amount of seal total here. Most end game guilds already get 40,000 automatically without them, but it's just basically a way for other players to be able to get them too in smaller guilds. And other than that, it just gives you more guild seals, which open up guild chests, which is late in the game actually are basically like gem keys. If you have it up to 40,000. Half the drops prior to having all the copies, all the guild guardians, you need to have all of them to mythic and 4 copies of them. But once you do, you stop getting them as drops. They make up 50% of the drops, which basically mean if you have 20,000, half the drops are glory keys and half the drops are these guardians. If you have 40,000, half the keys are guardians and half the keys are basically gem keys. But if you have 4 copies of each of the guardians and they're all mythicked, then they will be 100% basically gem keys. The only difference is they do not drop ingots, but they still have basically the exact same drop table, if not the exact same drop table, other than the ingots. Which could be even better, because if you only want troops, you'd have a slightly higher chance of just getting the troops then from them. But yeah, that's basically what those are for. The Orbs of Clan. Okay, where was I? Guilds. We still have 2 more Guild Wars to go do. And then we need to go do our delve and a bunch of other mess, like the, oh, we need to make sure we go do the dungeons too. Gotta go get our free diamonds. A lot of free diamonds. Do we have alignment? No, we do not, of course. Okay, what do we need? Let's go and... we'll take a skull, why not? Take a skull, get some brown down. See if we can get some kind of convert going and go from there. We'll take a red over. We do have some alignment for free mana. Well, not free, but we don't get any extra turn, but it gives us all the mana we need, so good enough. Yagwe, please have alignment. You do, good. So far, so good. I think we just get catchers to full. Ideally, we could do it off this explosion. Do we take that yellow? I almost want to say no, because if I move that away, I don't know if I'll have enough mana here. Oh, yes, we will. We'll still have 4 of them here, and that will give us all the mana we need. Perfect. And now we have catchers. Then we throw catchers down, then we throw Yagwe down, and then we basically won, especially if he gives us alignment right here. He does not. Plan B. I guess we let it hit us once, because there isn't really much of a choice. We're 4 damage off, really? Oh, there we go. I forgot about that. 25% skull reflect on his thing. She just killed herself off the skull reflect. Oh no! Dragon Eye. Really? He's using... What on earth is that team? Dragon's Eye, Arachnine Weaver, Megavore, and Graveseer. I think he thinks he's playing Delves right now. Also, that's a great name, Cookie Monster. I'm pretty sure he thinks he's playing Delves right now. I don't know what this thing is there for, though. Transform all green to... Oh, it's Green Day, and he has a thing that transforms them. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind, that makes perfect sense. Except this team doesn't actually use green, the one that we're using right now. It's actually one of the reasons why we're using it. Okay, we'll go and move that over. Take the red. You can't counter us today. Oh, what on earth do we take? Well, let's take that blue first. Get a free skull. I guess we catch us. That should be a double kill. And then we just worry about the other 2. And he doesn't even have a purple to use anymore once we do that, so that'll be nice. Oh, no! Stealthy, what are you doing? Oh, that's not too big a deal. We still get a double kill now. That's just not exactly what I wanted to do. So that was completely my fault. Okay, he just converts. Actually, he just helps us. All he did was create purple that we can now convert with Yagwe. So we'll go do this, and then we should be able to get him. And that's match. No, it isn't. Never mind. We ruined our own alignment. We didn't really have it to begin with. I think that's enough damage, though, regardless. Yes, it is. And dead. But that was pretty much the smoothest battle. He tried using that to counter us, but all he did was give us purples to win. So thanks for that. See, the Delve team isn't that strong. Wow, that was actually relatively low, though. 9,183? What really hurt that score? I guess we kind of did average on the first several. But, yeah, that was even worse than yesterday. And we did pretty bad yesterday, but oh well. We actually went 5-0 all this week, so at least we did that. Or I believe we did. Yeah, we did. Straight 5-0s. Let's see. Did we make number 1 in our guild? I think we might have. I haven't been Paragon for a while. Let's see. I'm actually rooting for them to have low numbers now. Let's see. Yeah, we did. We hit Paragon, oddly enough, with the score we did this week. That's kind of cool. We haven't been Paragon for, I think, like 2-3 months now. It's been a long time. We came close, but, yeah, there we go. No one can actually pass us in our guild now, nor did our own Paragon pass us. So, yeah, we'll be, our 5-0 streak got us number 1, at least in our guild. And hopefully someone will push it up a little bit further. Even if we stay in bracket 3, I guess it's fine, though. And we also guarantee pretty much get the extra 100% EXP. I don't know why it's not loading. There it goes. Where'd it go? That's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the guild we're currently facing. Yeah, we're enough ahead that we should automatically get to 100%. Actually, what I'm looking for is this right here. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe we won't. Because if they do all their battles, we probably won't. But there's a good chance they won't. Especially since they're only 140 right now, which means they're missing 2 members. But anyways, let's go and go to Delves. Actually, let me do dungeons first. I know I'll forget if I don't. So let's just clear through these. It is Diamond Day, so we definitely want to make sure we do not forget today. Which one do we want to go for? I've been enjoying Bronze Locket. Let's go with Bronze Lock Pistol. Do I do YouTube full-time? Yes, I currently do YouTube full-time. What do we take? I still don't work full-time hours for it. I probably should start. Let's see. Because normally I only do it for about 20 to 30 hours a week. So I guess full-time is technically, what, 40 hours most of the time? Throw a thing down. But some weeks there's only so much content that can possibly be made. But there's quite a few things I still need to catch up on. I just haven't had the time lately. The Dragon's Eye will get you. Dragon's Eye isn't really that intimidating against a player, because the only reason it's really strong against the AI is because the AI doesn't own a baby dragon. So if it doesn't own a baby dragon, it's just going to come in with no stats. But if you already own a baby dragon, it's like mythic with all traits, it's going to come in with all those stats, and you can just transform that into any dragon in the game. So it's not really that intimidating. If anything, it can actually help you a lot by giving you a really good dragon there, like a Dragon Soul, like Grim, or anything. There's a lot of good dragons. Almost no dragon is bad. Very, very few of them are. Yeah, we fixed the AC condition. Well, fixed it as in we got a unit. We didn't fix the damage that was done. That's not going to be fixed for a very, very long time. But as far as having AC again, at least that's fixed. We'll go throw that down. But yeah, we probably won't be fixing the actual like system, the AC heating system of this house, until we sell it, most likely. Let's see. Did I miss anything else in chat? I feel like it did. Yeah, I enjoy raids and evasions to a degree. They do get a little bit repetitive towards the end, I feel like. Same as Bounty Hunter. I feel like this first few days of it is quite a bit of fun, but then for the rest of the week, you're kind of just repeating the same thing over and over again. And same as Bounty Hunter past the first day, or even like partially in the first day. After like the first 2 hours of Bounty Hunter, you're pretty much just doing the same thing over and over again. Which is one of the nice things about delves, because it does have enough variety if you're doing every single room that it is quite a bit different every single time. Especially the hazards that you have to deal with from delve to delve and stuff like that. And who knows, they might even add more in the future. Like the most recent delve, they already added some. They added Treasure Room, and they added, I think, 3 or 4 different new battles that you can actually get. And they're probably going to add more in the future. I almost know for sure that that one crab that they added this week is almost guaranteed going to be one of the new rooms for the new faction. I'm almost 100% positive the new faction that's coming out midway through next month will have the new troop that came out today, or this week, I should say, in one of the battles. Probably the Treasure Room battle, but definitely one of them. Okay, we'll throw this down, get that on you, hopefully get a Ketris here, or not Ketris, I'm calling everything Ketris now because it's what we were using earlier. Get a Oobstet down, and there we go. Let's see, did I miss anything else in chat? Ketris the Bull? Ketris the Fool, ha 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 ha. Well, he kind of is. You have to go give him a bunch of stats. So you have to keep feeding him more and more stats in order for him to actually do damage. Can we see how your Guild War defense performed? Oh yeah, did I not show the menu there? This is how they performed. Scion, Divinia, Yagwe, Ketris did 0. So that did pretty bad. Though I used it on the wrong day. It's supposed to be on Brown Day. I accidentally forgot to switch it. So we had the Brown Day, or we had Brown Day on Yellow, and we had Yellow Day on Brown. So both of those did a little bit weaker just because they were on the wrong days. But Goblins did their standard thing. They won multiple times. It's pretty much always going to happen. It's one of the most dangerous teams out there. It can feel like winning any turn. It feels like it. It's easy enough to get ahead of it, but whenever it just decides to instantly kill you, you can't really do anything. There's almost no counter in the entire game to it. This is just like a standard loop team. I'm actually surprised this didn't do better, though we did have less fights than any other day for whatever reason. We only had 4, so it could just been we didn't get enough data. Though we'll get a lot of data next week because we'll be Paragon, or not next week, 3 weeks from now. We did 1-6 on this. This was mainly because I did it on the wrong day, and it's just standard Divine. I haven't really bothered switching that since it got nerfed. This was just standard red, just using the Lord, the Lady, Penguin, and High Forge. And actually did pretty good. Won 33% of its battles. Actually has the highest win rate of anything here, oddly enough. And then we just did standard Giants with Titan, which is actually the strongest you could ever make that team. I started using this just because we've been using Titan so much that might as well. It is also one of the better teams in the game, probably top 20 teams. And it's just really good for defense because it actually has, at this current moment in time, the highest base HP you can ever start with. Not the highest HP overall as far as any team, but as far as the starting HP that you begin with, it is higher than any other team in the game. So that makes it pretty tanky and hard to kill, and just works out pretty nice. Also has freeze, which is really important on a green day. because Green Day has a lot of loops, so you want to make sure they can't keep getting turns. But yeah, that's pretty much what we did, and that's the results. So the only days that we lost all of them on was the one we set the wrong team to, and oddly enough this one. I guess Forest Troll Nix isn't that good anymore. I still feel like I struggle with it occasionally when I see it, but it's more so annoying than really strong, I guess. And the battles just take forever. But I guess in the whole scheme of is it actually difficult, it's kind of just average, I guess, these days. Anyways, that's that. Let's go and go to Delves. Let's go over to the Underworld. And we're currently farming Crypt Keepers. And if we don't lose a single one, or if we perfect one and then finish out another, we will have the pet. It's barely anyone even owns these pets yet. But we'll have the Minito Mori, which will end up giving us a extra faction bonus when we use the pure team, which we're never going to use ever, but still, it's another pet, so yay. So we'll have that. Oh, also, indirectly, I didn't even realize that either, we're also going to start getting 5 ingots per day instead of just 4. That's pretty irrelevant, though. More so the pet is the more relevant part. Anyways, let's go get ourselves a pet. Haven't gotten a single one of these yet, and the only way you can ever get the faction pet, unless you got it when it was glitched, so I think they undid it for anyone who might have. But the only way to actually get it is from completing out the faction up to 2,000, which is somewhat difficult to do. You have to almost nearly get it maxed in like every regard, other than using the pure faction team in order to get it. So it's definitely not the easiest of things to do. And this will be our first one. And there's currently 3 of them in the game. I don't think a single person has all 3. It is technically possible, that though you would have to have spent a lot of gems on all 3 of the events to actually own it. Pretty sure some amount of people did. There we go, we got an eye down. That is not what I wanted you to hit. That is the exact opposite, but at least it's protected now, so we won't die on first slot or anything like that. Nothing weird going on. We'll go take a, I guess we'll kill it, why not? I was hoping we'd get a brown cascade. No brown, though. We'll go and, I don't have any cascade that's even worth it at the moment. So we'll smooth that over. Oh, we actually did get a brown out of that, perfect. Move that over, throw an eye down. Throw down the explosion thingy. And never mind, I lied. I hate that so much. They have so much damage, they just one-shot everything. Even if you have 65% reduction, they still decide to one-shot it. Worst comes to worst, the way that we're going to go with Deathless on the final battle is just use our hero in first slot, and then just tank it with double Megavore, and just hope that with double Megavore we get lucky enough that we don't die. That is pretty much the game plan. And if that doesn't work, nothing will. Okay, we'll go and, what do we need to move around? Oh, he's already in range. Never mind. Let's do that. Oh, good. We did get a web spinner there. So we get a frontline tank for the next battle, just in case we need it, which we probably will. Let's see. How much damage do they have? Okay, this battle's okay, though. How much damage does that Ancient Golem have? I'm pretty sure Dark Monolith and Ancient Golem can both one-shot us if we're not careful. That's a lot of armor. 96 damage times 2. What is that? That is instant double kill is what that is. It's on everything except our hero. And this does 107 damage, plus it hits through barrier, meaning it can kill everything except our hero. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Okay, go. We need you. I can't even barrier spam because it will eventually kill us even if we do. That's not good. Oh, wait, never mind. Duh, we can just web him. I forgot. Well, that died quick. Oh yeah, we also die basically to every skull that touches us, except on hero. Luckily that one can tank 2 hits, but only 2. Oh, we just need to try finding a brown here. Oh, there we go. That works. We'll go through that down. Okay, I guess that works too. Now he can't hit us with skulls. Oh, I know what the mistake is. I forgot Brownstorm again. I hate when I do that. That's like the 3rd time now I forgot to use Brownstorm on a delve day. Or every day is a delve day. But you know, I mean on a, when we actually go do the delves. Because I keep setting it to +1 glory for whenever I'm doing PvP and such. And then I keep forgetting to switch it back to the Brownstorm. Come on, instant kills. We know you can do it. Any day now. There we go. Let's go through that down. Get a kill on that with the Weaver. Let me keep reminding myself before I forget that I need to go switch that back to Brownstorm because I know for sure that I'm going to forget. Let's see. We'll go to that. Okay, we should be fine now. Now I just need to remember to go set Brownstorm. Oh, wait, what am I doing? We already won. Oh, wait. I know what I'm doing. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, we can just kill it. Ooh, we did not get a summon. Hopefully we'll get some brown at the beginning of next battle. And how we will improve that is by actually remembering to go in here, click on this. Oh yeah, I forgot. We can't actually switch it in this menu, which is kind of weird because you can't modify anything on your team. You have to go into your class menu and then do it this way. And I'm looking for that brown storm. Please go back to that. That will help us a lot. So we have browns to actually not die with, would be great. And let's go back to the delve and just go straight for the boss room. For a player around 150, what would be a good PvP team? Just double check the highest boost ratios you have. At that low of a level, you'd still probably go with just boost ratio spam. Probably look for one of the better converters, like the standard converters, like Alchemist, Valkyrie, Apothecary, one of those, like the really low mana cost ones. And then just try synergizing that with the best damages you have, and go with that. And you mainly want to be looking for boost ratios. Earlier in the game you are, the better most boost ratios work, other than stat-related ones. Anything that just says like 3 times per like thingy on the board or something like that, those tend to be really, really good. And the higher the number, the better. Okay, I actually need to web him here just so he doesn't get a kill. Now he'll only do 1 damage. Really, he goes for the one with barrier. He actually got really good value out of that. For only 1 damage, he destroyed an entire barrier, and he destroyed my hero, and we lost. Yep. Wow, he got a lot of value out of that 1 damage. We can still win. We just instant killed the thing. Of course we instant kill when it's kind of pointless. Well, we kind of lost now. We didn't even get a summon off that instant kill either. The only way we really win is if we Megavore and just get instant kill multiple more times, or we're already dead. What just happened? Really? Well then, we might not be getting that. Oh, at least we got a bunch of shards. 21 shards. We might not be getting that pet today. What just happened? Well then, round 2. Okay, fine. We'll do it the other way. I'm probably going to regret this even more, but because this is even more dangerous. But let's go to Megavore team. Dragon Eye, double Megavore, Arachnine Weaver. There we go. Let's not die instantly this time. Probably going to die even quicker, but oh well. Because now our hero's in an even riskier spot for it to go down in. But overall, the offensiveness of this team is a lot higher. The biggest thing we have to watch out for is him just randomly hitting double skull. So we have no way of stopping him from doing that. Do I take a skull and just hope for a brown? I guess so. We'll do that. And we do indeed get it. So we'll go throw this down, hopefully get it. Nice. We'll get a Weaver in there, got another eye. Just do whatever, that's fine. Weaver. And doing that again would be great. I need you to get full mana. Perfect. Throw that down, get another eye down. I wish we would have got a brown out of that. Come on, hit one of them. Get instant kill. There we go. And that's what 2 Megavores does for us. We get 3 kills out of nowhere constantly. Now that we have 2 8% going per extra turn. And the whole premise of this is we just kill them quick enough that they don't get to do anything. Yeah, I know. Level 400 plus is just absurdly overpowered. As far as everything that you have to face. It's like triple, quadruple your stats if you only have level 100 board. Which most people wouldn't bother going much further than that because it's a waste of resources. We need Weaver to hit full. I'd rather Cascade the mana. We'll just take that. Okay, but we might just have to manually take it. We'll take the purple. Go Weaver this. Luckily this battle's pretty easy. And once we web them, they barely do anything. Go throw another eye down. He does not have enough damage to one-shot us. The final battle does, but this one doesn't, luckily. We'll take a brown to get our barrier back up. Got a nice free instant kill. Nice. Need another brown somewheres. Oh, we already got the things. We can just Weaver that. And now we just need another eye, and that will be match. We'll take that down. And then we just eye into anything. And it's match. He can't kill us with 5 attack. Right, that's going to be very unlikely anyways. Okay, final battle. Let's not lose this time. He hit a double skull that just double killed us out of nowhere. Best thing that can happen is we get a few extra turns, one of them dies, and then we get an eye on first slot. So ideally that will happen. So far no free kills, but maybe we'll get eye on first slot. That's the exact opposite of what I needed. Let's try it again, and hopefully it won't hit the same target. Good, except that's also not the one I needed. Okay, good, he didn't kill us yet. We'll take a brown that way, just so he doesn't get a skull. Weaver, how do you not have full mana? Where's the safest way to take it? I guess we'll take that green. Throw a Weaver down. That will bring you to full. You're still barriered. We have a 50% chance this will hit. Please hit the right one. That is not the right one. Oh, we didn't go perfect. No! Why? Okay, we still get the kill most likely, but we didn't get perfect, unfortunately. There we go. We just get a random instant kill and down it goes. Aw, he ruined our perfect. Hopefully next battle we'll do it. Claim all that. And we actually have to do perfect if we want to get the... Oh, we got some legendary ingots. Nice. If we want to get that pet today, this has to be perfect because we need the points that it will give. We need 30 more points, and we'll instantly get that if we get a perfect one at this point. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get it. Let's go open these two real quick, see what we get. Come on, mythic. I mean, legend. Neither. Okay, we'll go into only one. One delve and one shard. Okay, let's go use our finer delve, and please give us the pet. Only way we can get it is if we go 0 deaths. And then that means on Monday we can finally start attempting, I guess, technically doing pure faction for this faction. I might actually still wait a little while after that. Maybe we'll just wait till Tuesday and everything. Mainly because I do need 4 copies of Lady Mirana before we do it. We currently only have 2. I don't think we'll be able to get away with it with 2. Maybe with 3, but I'd rather have 4 because there's really nothing else worth using other than just 4 for her. Nothing else from this faction is particularly good against the faction itself for the billion stats. Only the instant kill off of Lady Mirana would be able to do it. Okay, we'll take the brown down. Get another eye. If it'll let me. Just taking a bunch of random stuff. What do you do when you take away Dragon's Eye? You just do the same strategy. You just do Mountain Crusher. It's actually safer playing with Mountain Crusher. It just takes a lot longer. And by a lot longer, I mean like a lot longer. But that's basically the strategy once they finally nerf Eye, if they nerf Eye, is just use Mountain Crusher instead. Yeah, even when we go for the wind thingy, I might actually go bring out Mountain Crusher for it. Just because it will give us a higher chance of our hero not dying. And the main reason for that is it keeps doing Brown Storm. And it does so much explosion that combined with the explosion, it's almost always going to give us a barrier every single turn. So unless he double skulls us, he's not going to be able to kill us. Also, after this delve, we'll give out a redeem code as well. And hopefully we actually get the pet. The only way we get the pet today, though, is if we actually go deathless for the rest of this delve. Okay, he's in the last slot, so we can just go to strategy of getting a Weaver on him. So that's probably going to be the game plan at this point. We'll take Brown over. There's another eye. We have barrier at the moment, so I don't need to do anything weird. We just go get this thing to full mana. So we'll do it alpha green. Why? No surge. And he gains barrier. Oh, that's really bad, actually. Wait, does he lose? I'm pretty sure he loses barrier after he does this thing. So what I'm actually going to do here is take this green, because he should lose his barrier the second he casts. Unfortunately, he didn't bother casting. But please cast. Yes, I am correct. He does indeed lose barrier from that. You lose all positive stats effects and any stats from anything that you have. And you just go back to base stats. And there we go. Oh, wait, never mind. He's not dead yet. The instant kill killed the baby dragon, not him. Move that over, move that over, move that over. Take a brown to go get eye. Throw an eye at him, and we won. Okay, now the moment of truth. Can we win final battle deathless? If we do, we get a pet. If we don't, we'll be the least amount of points possible below getting a pet, which is 10. So that's going to be really, really disappointing. But yeah, all we need now is a really lucky Dragon Eye on first slot, as well as immediately taking Brown, as well as that happening a few more times would be great. Take that over, throw an eye down. Please hit first slot. There we go, we won. All we need to do is just not kill first slot now. Yep, that should be matched now. Especially if we can get some more free kills. This needs to not hit first. Good. Okay, we won. Actually, it's not over yet. It's not over till he's dead. But once he's dead, it's over. Okay, we're barriered on hero too, so that makes it even easier. Okay, we won. We did it. Okay, we finally got the pet. Oh, that was actually pretty easy that time. There we go. We got perfect on it. And that means we get more points. And that means we have enough points to now go get the pets, which will automatically give it to us. And there we go. We also got the ingot thing now. We now get 5 per day. Wait, why is it not showing 5? It still shows 4. I guess we have to restart the game before it shows it correctly. But, yeah, there we go. We're almost there. Getting there. But we finally hit it. 2,000. We now get the Minito Mori, which we can go claim in our little thingy over here. Mail. Not that one, the other one. And there we go. The pets. Why would they nerf Eye? I don't know if they actually would. It does seem a little bit overpowered. I kind of wish they wouldn't, because there are some downsides to using Eye, though it is pretty much the best weapon you could ever use for delves, especially if they're going to keep it like that. If they were to modify it, they'd modify it in a way that they wouldn't actually nerf the weapon. They would just nerf it by making sure that every AI has, like, a baby dragon on it. But yeah, there we go. We finally got the pet. Let's go see it. Let's actually go wear it, too. Just because, why not? Very few people actually own this pet currently. Let's see. Pets, pets, pets. Let me go upgrade it as well. Let me go get that. And go upgrade this thing. Got a new mail for the 5 gems, which is basically useless, but let's go equip it. Where's the equip button? And there we go. We got a little mini ghost on our shoulder now. And it kind of fits the pirate theme, I guess. There we go. Just go click that, and claim our 5 gems. Not like that as much, but there we go. We got a little ghost on our shoulder now. And we have one more daily task we need to go do. Go do a bunch of battles in Adana. Is that worth 25 gem keys? Probably not. We can get that much more in just doing PvP for like 1 minute. So not really worth ever doing that task. We'll probably just repick it. Same as treasure map tasks. I never do them. I just always repick them. It's just a waste of time unless it has overlap with everything else, which normally they don't. Your Hall of Guardians team is Mang, Shegra, Hellcat, and Forest Guardian. Sounds pretty good. Has a lot of skull spam, and you just throw the Mang into everything else. Currently, I've just been using the Megavore team for everything. Oddly enough, it actually works in all 3 factions. I'm using the exact same team in all 3 factions, except, no, there isn't any difference. I'm literally using the same team in all 3 factions, because, the way that the colors are set up in every faction actually allows you to do so, oddly enough. I guess it's a bit of an oversight on their part. That, or maybe they deliberately did it like that to make sure that the most 2 recent mythics would be great in delves, I'm not sure. But, yeah, all 3 factions that currently exist can actually run the exact team we've been using every single time, which is kind of odd, but it does work that way. We just got lucky that way. I'm pretty sure next faction will not allow that to happen. Though if it does, well, we're probably using the same thing, because it's really, really strong. And we're already used to using it anyways. But, yeah, there we go. And next Tuesday, so not tomorrow, but the following day, we get All-Seeing Eye again. I'm probably not going to be doing it too far. I'm mainly just going to be doing it for basically nothing. I'm just be doing it for the base rewards, I think, and that's it. I don't think I'm going to go much further. I think we only need tier 3, if I'm not mistaken. It's like, what, 210 gems? Maybe even less than that. But yeah, I'm probably only going for tier 2, tier 3. Whatever is required for all rewards is all I'm doing for the Tuesday thingy. I'm not going to be doing those anymore. The only time I'm ever going to be doing faction events from now on is if they keep adding new weapons, which I don't think they are. I think they're just sticking with the weapons that they already added, and they're just going to keep cycling those weapons. Like, for example, I believe on Tuesday we'll be getting the jar again. I'm pretty sure it's going to be cycling them over and over again. So if you didn't already get them, you'll be able to get them again. But, yeah, there isn't much of a need to do any of the faction events on Tuesday unless you didn't do it before, or if you just wanted to get a nice orb, I guess. But the main ones I'm saving all my gems for now is just the new ones that keep coming in. And the next one, I believe, is October 19th, if I'm not mistaken. I forget the date off the top of my head. It's somewhere mid-October. But we'll be saving our gems for that one. And I think next time, since I won't be having to evacuate for Hurricane, hopefully, we can just go and go all the way to 2,500, or at least like 2,000 something on the day of the release of the faction thingy. So, yeah, we'll be doing that. But anyways, let's go, and pretty sure we still had something to do, didn't we? We did all that. Nope, never mind. Well, I guess we'll go do some PvP. I think we finished out the event too. I actually forgot that you could do an Explore this week. So I guess the only other thing to do is go farm Glory while we still have the Shrimp for extra 5 Glory. And remember to switch our hero back to Glory as well. Just so we get a little bit more Glory for each battle. And just farm it while we can, because we're almost at 100,000 Glory. Even though we're pretty close, it's still pretty far away just because of how slow Glory accumulates. But we're within the 100,000 range. We're actually in 60,000 Glory range of 1 million. Though I am going to lose a lot of Glory tomorrow, because I am going to be maxing out both the 2 new troops that came in. I'm also going to have to waste a lot of gems too. I'm going to be getting, or I think I'll be doing that immediately. I'm not fully certain. I'll need to go double check the calendar thing. But I think I'm going to max out both the Wolf that's coming out tomorrow as well as the Raid troop. Which means we'll have a lot of raid battles to do if nothing else. But anyways, let's go and we might even make raid leaderboard. But let's go and yeah, let's mess around in PvP then. I guess we'll just do standard fire bombs and go farm glory off of them since we already completed out everything else. Fire bombs, and that's not the team I want. Is that the team I want? No, that's not the team. I want the greed team. Is this one it? Yes, glory farm. Greed, bronze lock pistol, mantis, and Cedric to get a bunch of gold and oh yeah, redeem code. I remember now because he said squirrel. Oh yeah, we'll give out a redeem code. Sorry about that. Yeah, I did say when we get the pet. I was then distracted by the pet and all the other shiny things. I'm gonna go do that right now. I knew there was something I was forgetting. I just couldn't pin it down exactly. Yeah, let's go do that. Oh, an ultra rare ingot. Nice. That's not really a good one, but it's better than nothing. Let's see, where was I? Squirrel. Let me go get the redeem code. Figure out which one of these we want to go give out. Click yes to edit. Click a dash to make sure we know we used it. Boom. Copy it. Paste it. Save it. Move that over there. Put that in the code section. Make sure it works. Put that there. Put that there. Backspace. And it does indeed work. Let's go claim it on our other accounts. Boom. Boom. Put that there. Redeem code. Both work. Copy paste that there. Copy paste the entire thing so we have the link. And there it goes. Go. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game says there is what you put in. And the invite code can be found, as the invite code. The redeem code can be found right over there in the chat, either the two chats. And you just put that in on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section or click that link and it'll give you the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And it works on every platform except for the console versions. So only on PS4 and Xbox One does it not work. Every other platform it works on. And there we go. Okay. And those gem keys we'll probably be saving for, I don't know, what are we saving gem keys for at this point? I guess next Mythic. Oh, when is next Mythic? Next Mythic is on, I might as well look that up while we're in this page. Next Mythic is, next Mythic is on the date of November 2nd. Oh yeah, I forgot. Wait. Oh yeah, hold up, no. There has to be one before then. I had to have missed one. November 2nd is probably the one coming after next Mythic. Let's see, I probably skipped it. Where is it? There it is, sorry, my bad. Next one is not November 2nd. Next one is October 5th, which is not next Friday, but the following Friday, right? Yeah, it should be. So that's right around the corner, 2 Fridays from now. And it is a blue, brown, purple troop. It is a undead mystic from, what kingdom is that? Zoom, interesting. It deals, so it should have a Doom Skull mechanic then. Deals magic plus 7 damage to all enemies, that's decent. Explode 3 Doom Skulls, that's kind of bad. And then boosted by divine enemies. Silence all divines. Oh yeah, I forgot. This was supposed to be the divine counter that came in excessively late because divines are already dead. No one really uses divine. Oh, I guess, I don't know. I guess divines are still used some. It's not even good enough to really even be a proper divine counter though. But other than that, it's yeah, deals magic plus 7 damage to all enemies. Explodes 3 Doom Skulls with an extra Doom Skull per divine on the enemy team for a total of 7, assuming there's even that many on the board. And then it silences all divines. And as far as that, it has disease a random enemy when matching purple gems, which isn't really that good. 4 times disease is barely going to get you anywheres. And it gets to summon a dark storm whenever an enemy dies. So yeah, it's not really going to be that good. I don't think I'm going to be using it for a single thing. It's not really going to have any purpose. I guess you could use it as a partial divine counter, but even then it's not going to be worth really bringing out for much. Also, we're getting some cute troops for Shentang, or at least one cute troop for Shentang next week too. Not next week. Next week is in, 1 week from now, not tomorrow, next week. Tomorrow is the Stormheim event. But, yeah, next Mythic's actually isn't that great. I'm still getting it because we need it for completionist purposes, but oh well. I don't think it's going to be upgrading as star on Zoom either. Zoom still has like ages to go until it gets another star. Yeah, it still needs a whole another 2 troops after this Mythic. So it is a good ways to go. Oh yeah, we need to go do every task. That's funny. I keep forgetting. We have to go do challenges. A lot of the kingdoms I didn't have to do the challenges for because we already had the stars prior. But all these new kingdoms that end up coming in, like Zoom and the other one that we already did of Cinemirage, which we should already have them all done, yeah. we didn't like really do the challenges for them, so we'll need to do those eventually. Any kingdom I actually don't have at 5 stars yet, or at 6 stars yet. I need to do that for. So Sin and Mirage we already did, and I guess the only other one we need to do it for is Zoom then, unless we get another kingdom in the future. They're not really planning on adding another kingdom anytime soon, but still. But yeah, we'll do that eventually. Not right now, obviously, but shouldn't take that long when we do get around to it. Will it be nice with Doomskull teams? I don't know. I feel like Wrath and stuff would still be better if you're going to bother using it with a Doomskull team. You also have to keep in mind, it's not really too many explosions if you're not against a Divine team. It's only 3 Doomskull explosions. But I guess it could end up potentially getting a lot of mana generation. I feel like you would use it in an AoE team against a Doomskull team or something. I don't think you would actually specifically use it with a Doomskull team. And we'll stick Skull over. Could you talk about the Possessed King, the second next mythic coming? Would like to skip the next mythic, but save all for that one. I didn't actually look at that one yet. I didn't bother going that far ahead. Let me see what he does. Normally I only check one ahead most of the time. Let's see. This was the one I thought was coming on October 5th. Because it is, or not October 5th, November 2nd, right before my birthday on November 4th. Let's see. The Possessed King, blue, green, purple. It is a Daemon human. Interesting combination. What does this thing even look like? Looks like a demon hunter that is also a demon. Okay. I'll X out of that. What does it do? Deal magic plus 2 damage to all enemies. Already potentially good. Boosted by all ally and enemy daemons at a 4x boost ratio. That's really strong for a Daemon team, but no Daemon team currently has half mana start because it doesn't exist, nor 40% start because it doesn't exist. But I don't know, it seems a little bit underwhelming. And 3 separate 20% chance to turn a random enemy into a Daemon. Oh, okay, it's really ridiculously strong. Never mind. I didn't read that far yet. That could also be very, 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 very excessively broken for invasions if they don't fix the Dragon's Eye glitch. Because that will do the exact same thing that Dragon's Eye does. It'll transform them into very, very weak troops that have basically 0 stats. And he could potentially just transform the entire enemy team with 320%. You would have to gamble with the luck off of it, but wow, that is insanely good. He also gets to explode 2 random gems every single extra turn he does. So basically, he's like Titan Hero class with that Storm Tree, except twice as effective. That's actually really, really good. Yeah, that's definitely not that bad. I don't know when you would really use it, though. I guess Delves, because if that glitch still works, it's going to be really strong in Delves. Or not really glitch, it's just the fact that the AI doesn't own any of the smaller troops. It only owns what it needs for that battle. And even then, even if you do it on a Dragon Eye, oddly enough, it still comes in as default. But I don't know, it's really weird. But yeah, when would you use this? It might be bad for Guild Wars just because you'd be reducing down the damage you do by a lot. Actually, it wouldn't even help because assuming you're in late game, everyone's going to have all those daemons maxed. It'll make their team useless to a degree, but it won't really... I don't know. I guess it could be okay. I don't know. It just does so many things. So it has full AoE. It has extra damage per daemon, plus it gets to make the enemy into daemons. So you don't even necessarily need to do a pure daemon team. You can just make the enemies into your boost ratio. And then 3 separate chances, 20% chance to turn them in to daemons, which that alone will completely disorient the enemy team unless they get really good daemons, which could happen, but most likely it won't. But that would be funny if it just like randomly transforms the enemy team into like a Glaceon plus a Gorgoltha plus a like a Amnesia or something. That'd be really hilarious. But more often than not, it's probably going to create something really weak. And it has those really good mana generation. He actually has such good mana generation, you could probably just use him for his mana generation and that's it. Kind of like how you would use a Azura, or a Queen Aurora, I mean. You'd basically just use him in the same way, in which it just basically increases the amount of damage. I mean, the amount of mana you automatically get from doing anything. Queen Aurora does it automatically per everything you take, whereas he'll do a gigantic burst every single time you extra turn. And also help you get more extra turns, especially if you already have a Storm to synergize with him. Oh yes, we will be doing the Lore Keeper videos. I just want to post them all at once. As far as when they will be posted, I will be recording more of them tonight. I'll probably be uploading them ideally later tomorrow or Tuesday. But I want to make sure I have all of them recorded first before I upload any of them. I don't want to like upload some and then just upload the others. I want to do all, I think 5 of them, or however many it is, all at once, and just catch up all of them at once. But yeah, I will be slowly recording them. Gonna probably be doing it in 2 sessions and then just get it done like that. It's gonna take a while though. Each one does take a little bit because normally I end up reading each one, then I have to set it up correctly so it works for that scrolly thing, and then actually need to record it and everything, and then make sure it all works, and then rendering, and it takes about 2 to 3 hours per thing, and we need to do about 3 of them, so it's about 15 hours. Like 10 to 15 hours, but yeah, it will be done. But yeah, we will be doing more Lore Keeper videos, and hopefully by next Tuesday we should be completely caught up to the current Lore Keeper, which should hopefully be up soon. Have they even posted it yet? I don't think they posted for a couple hours from now. Let me see. One new post. No, they haven't uploaded this week's Lore Keeper though. This week's Lore Keeper we'll probably be doing on Tuesday after we finish recording all the other ones. But yeah, we will finally be catching up on that for sure this week, 100%. Next video is definitely going to be the event video for tomorrow, though, of course. If anyone still has any other questions, just let me know. I'll make sure to go over them. Otherwise, we'll probably just end it after a battle or 2. But yeah, next week, main thing that's really happening is new hero class. It's going to be decent. As far as how good it's going to be, I think it could be potentially the 2nd or 3rd best hero class. It's not going to be better than Titan, but it's about the closest you're really going to get to better than Titan, mainly because it has a lot of freeze mechanics, and freeze is pretty important. One other thing that's going to be interesting about this is since the hero is freeze, or now that there's like a mass freezing hero, you can now have a freeze option on any Guild War week, which is going to be really, really annoying in a couple weeks for next Guild War. Because that means every single day, regardless of what the color is, you are at risk of being frozen. Because someone could potentially be running the Frost Mage, the new Frost Mage that's coming out next Friday. So that's going to be very, very annoying. We'll see how that changes things. It's probably also going to be a good Goblin counter and stuff like that. But I don't think too many people are really struggling with Goblins much, other than for Guild Wars. But in most other instances, you can just run Gob Chompers or something at it. Tends to do the trick most of the time. Nothing will ever be better than Titan. I don't know, I feel like they will eventually make something better than Titan. Though Titan, I feel like will be one of the most versatile classes ever. Even if they make a class stronger than Titan, I feel like Titan will still be more versatile, most likely. It just has about like 6 or 7 different roles that it can do. And because of that, it just works out fantastically for everything. Can I make an ultimate guide to Delves? Use Dragon Eye, and then win. And it's pretty much the Delve strategy. No, we will eventually make like a full comprehensive guide to Delves. Especially once my lower level account can reach the point of actually being able to do Delves. Currently it can't. All I can do is just keep spamming the level 20s at the moment. Actually, sometimes you can barely even kill the level 20s. But once it can do that, it'll be a little bit easier doing a video on it too. Don't you dare kill us. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? What? We're not gonna lose on that. I guess let's go do another battle. What does he think he's doing with that firebomb? I hate when firebomb just decides to randomly win. It very rarely happens, but it happens. Okay, we'll take that down. It is on Warlord 4 difficulty right now, so it has like ridiculous stats. Not like Delve level stats, but still high. I'll take the skull over. Oh, I could have taken that in a way he couldn't get a skull. Luckily he didn't go for it, so it's fine. Take a purple over. Let's take skull, it's fine. Take that down. Go from there, let him explode. Move that over. And he'll just firebomb, and that'll be that. And there we go. Medea might actually have good synergy with Possessed King. Oh yeah, because you could end up getting the boost ratio for both the things. You get the bonus to the Mystics, and you get the bonus to the Daemon thing. What's a good PvP team? Back to me, with Fairish Ra. The best one I normally use is Mountain Crusher, using Titan or Dragon Guard. Probably Titan, because it's used for so much these days. But Mountain Crusher using Titan hero class, followed by Dragon Soul, World Breaker, and Fairish Ra. And if you don't have World Breaker, you can replace it with... Actually, what do you replace it with if you don't have World Breaker? Because World Breaker is kind of what you need to place everything together. I guess Grapple Pot could be okay. It's kind of the same thing, it's just you don't get more mana generation off of it. It'll do about the same amount of damage, it just doesn't keep it on your... And it keeps it on your turn the same amount. It just doesn't mana generate for you. Can you please stop calling Dragon Eye a glitch when it's not? I know it's not a glitch, it's just a really, really weird design choice. I don't think it was ever really intended that it would work that way in those other battles, though. Which is one of the main reasons why I call it like that. Like, it's intended that it creates into a baby dragon. It's just, I don't believe it was ever intended that it would be that weak of a baby dragon. Like, it comes in, like, literally no stats. Like, level 1 and everything. It's, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it's intended. Have they ever given an official word on it? I assumed by now they would have fixed it, but there are a lot of glitches that have been around that have always kind of stayed for a while and never got fixed. We could go do probably like a whole video on them, though probably shouldn't because then more people would start using them. But, I don't know, it really depends how you consider it. I kind of don't consider it a glitch, which is why I'm bothering to do it. Like, if I actually, like, legitimately consider something a glitch, I wouldn't be actually using it at all. But, or, you know, not in that fashion. But, I don't know, it's like a weird middle ground. It's just delves are so ridiculously hard that you kind of have to, because the alternative is using Mountain Crusher, which is safer, but it's going to take like 3 times the amount of time to do it with Mountain Crusher. So, not really worth doing that way, obviously, when we could just use Dragon's Eye instead. But, yeah, it is what it is. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for coming down. I'll be back tomorrow, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be going over all the new event stuff. We'll have the new event video coming out sometime tomorrow morning, and we'll go from there and hopefully have all the lore keepers and catch up completely on that sometime either late on Monday or probably more so sometime on Tuesday when they all get to come out together. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you all later. And good night, everyone. Goodbye. Also, before I go, one last thing. Let me go repost that code again, just in case some people didn't use it. I don't know if it's still active, but just in case it is, there you guys go. But anyways, goodbye, everyone.